Hi everybody, I'm Danielle Knox and welcome to The Balancing Act. Coming up today, we are empowering women seeking personal and professional growth. We are ambitious, inspiring, creative, and fun with products and services you want to know about. We are your daily morning show. Stay tuned. As we take care of our families and our homes and our careers, we really can't forget to take good care of our own health and, most importantly, our hearts. Did you know that 1 in 2.6 deaths in women are caused by cardiovascular disease? Currently, the leading cause of fatality for women right here in the United States is heart-related. And so the question really is, what are you doing to take care of your one and only heart?
I think they should have yearly checkups. I think they should have blood work done. I think they should have their blood pressure checked, and obviously cholesterol screenings. Eat right, exercise.
Exercise daily, eat right, fruits, vegetables, do some cardio so you can keep your heart healthy and strong.
Yeah, and make sure you go to the doctor regularly too, because everybody rejects that too. They don't.
Everyone's for some reason scared of going to the doctor, but the doctor can really help you if you have something wrong with your heart. You know, they'll tell you and
kind of
give you something, maybe a way to correct it, fix it.
Yeah.
Did you know that heart disease is the #1 killer of women in the United States?
Actually, I do, because I have a heart condition. So I get a regular EKG every year. You got to get it in your brain that you're not going to live forever, but you got to maximize all you can, so you just stay healthy and stay active.
I kind of make sure that myself, my family would always eat olive oil, virgin olive oil, as opposed to other oils. Lots of fruits, lots of vegetables. Stay away from red meats.
Measures that I take to protect my heart are I eat a very healthy, whole grain, whole food, heavy-duty fruits and vegetables diet. I take supplements. I exercise. I keep low blood pressure.
Just take a conscious effort, little steps, parking far away from where you have to go, being conscious of what you're eating and putting into your body, and just taking little steps at a time to just maximize every opportunity you have to live.
Despite the fact that cardiovascular disease is the leading cause of death for women in the United States, there is still a considerable amount of women who are not taking active measures to look after their heart health. Well, the good news is you can take immediate control of your heart health by making just a few adjustments to your lifestyle. Look after your diet. Take the time to read the labels and consume products with good nutritional value and less saturated fats and cholesterol. If you are not physically active, include walking and moderate exercise into your schedule. Websites like the AmericanHeartAssociation.com are also very resourceful. They offer a lot of tips and advice to help keep you up to beat. Now, this is the only heart you have, so take good care of it. Be sure and visit MyLifetime.com, where you can sign up for the Sears Dream Kitchen Giveaway, where $16,000 worth of major appliances could be yours.
Good morning. Today, as part of the Lifestyle Makeover program, we're going to focus on core training. Now, your core muscles include the muscles in your abdomen, back, hips, and even pelvic floor. First of all, core training significantly improves posture, which is actually going to help your stomach look noticeably flatter. Also, that annoying protruding lower abdominal pooch, I call it the post-pregnancy pooch, the one that so many of us complain about, that pooch is often, believe it or not, caused by weak abdominal muscles, specifically the transverse abdominal muscles that are located way, way deep in your lower abdomen. And core training exercises specifically strengthen those muscles, which actually helps flatten your stomach. And in addition, since core training strengthens the muscles in your lower back, this actually pulls your entire midsection inward, which helps create a noticeably smaller waistline. So the bottom line is a consistent core training program is absolutely going to allow you to achieve the flattest stomach and slimmest waistline genetically possible. Now, two of the best ways to train your core include Pilates and stability ball training. And Pilates is unique because it actually works from the inside out. It strengthens those deep, deep muscles that support and protect your spine and pelvis. But the key and the secret to getting the results you want with Pilates is you want to make sure that you're pulling your stomach muscles inward towards your spine. Now I'm going to show you two highly effective exercises you can do just using a mat. You're going to lay on your back, extend your feet towards the ceiling, pull those abdominal muscles inward, press your palms to the floor, and then roll your legs back on one count, open them to a V, and then we're slowly, vertebrae by vertebrae, going to come down. The slower you come down, the better. Come back up, and then roll over, open your legs to a V, and then again, slowly, slowly, slowly. The slower you do this, the more effective the exercise. And you want to do that about 12 to 15 times. Roll up, and we're going to go to tabletop position. Again, we're pulling our abdominal muscles in towards our spine. We're going to extend our opposite arm, opposite leg. Left arm, right leg, and reach long. You want to hold the position and then come back down, and then right arm, left leg. Pulling your abdominal muscles in tight the entire time. You want to repeat this about 10 lifts per side. The slower you do this, the more effective the exercise. And now, using the stability ball, the first one I'm going to show you is actually one of the most challenging exercises of all, but it's also one of the most effective. We're coming all the way down, resting the ball right about at your shins. Hold this position, pull your abdominal muscles in, and then we're going to bring our knees to our chest. And again, we're holding here, pausing, and then slowly coming back out. You're really using your core. You're definitely going to feel this in your stomach muscles, and then coming back out. You want to work up to doing about 12 to 15 of those. And then working our back and our hips, we're going to extend our arms forward, legs back, raising our right leg up, 2 little pulses, and then come back down. And then again, your right leg up, 2 little pulses, and then back down. You want to repeat that about 12 to 15 times on one side, and then repeat it 12 to 15 times on the other leg. And these exercises, I guarantee you, if you incorporate them consistently, you're definitely going to see results. And you want to remember, if you want good posture, a flat abdomen, and a healthy, strong back, you absolutely want to make sure you're incorporating core training exercises into your workout program. For more ideas, you can also check out my website at goldcoastcure.com, or the workouts in my Gold Coast Cure or Fitter, Firmer, Faster books. That's all we have time for today, but please tune in for the next segment because we're going to talk more about the stability ball and total body toning exercises you can use just using the stability ball. I'll see you then.
What's new in the home, brought to you by Sears. By using certain washing cycles, you can free your fabrics of more than 95% of common household allergens like dust mites and pet dander. In addition, sanitization can protect your family by eliminating 99% of certain bacteria. Well, it can be quite overwhelming with so many options and colors when it comes to shopping for that new appliance. Today, we're going to make that process as easy as possible for you. Here again from Sears is Lori Wood, laundry buyer. Welcome again, Lori.
It's great to be back. Thanks.
Good to see you. So how many appliance brands does Sears carry at its stores?
We carry over 15 brands, and Sears is the only retailer that carries the top 8 leading brands in major appliances.
That's absolutely
wonderful.
wonderful. It's a really good selection, but I think here's the thing. As we go into a Sears store, we really want to know if there's some tips, right, that you can offer us so that it really is not so confusing for us when we go in there and try to make this really big purchase.
Sure. You know, we have, with all those brands, we certainly have a brand selection that everyone could, could possibly want. We've got a price point for every customer, and we've got innovation, and we've got color, so there is this wonderful, wonderful product selection, and we invite you to come in and talk to our sales associates. The best thing you can do is talk to one of our trained professionals, get information, do some research. There are products for every need in the home, and so we can really walk you through all the newest things that have changed since you last bought an appliance and what best suits your needs.
Which for some of us is several years, when we previously purchased an appliance. And when I look at this beautiful refrigerator here, a question comes to mind is that, I want the best performing refrigerator, I want the best performing dishwasher, but I also want something that marries style and substance. And so how do I go about choosing the best brand and the best appliance that meets all of those needs?
I would highly recommend going on our website, If you go to www.sears.com, you will find over 3,600 appliances. And we give you buyer guides. There's a lot of information and education on the site. And again, come in and talk to our sales associates. They can walk you through, you know, for refrigerators, example.
I love this refrigerator.
Isn't it great?
Yes, it is.
This
look
is
at all that space inside.
Yep, great way to organize. You can really make adjustments and fit everything you can possibly imagine in this refrigerator. But this is an example of one of our newer models. It's a 4-door. You know, people are very familiar with a freezer on the top or maybe a freezer on the bottom.
Sure.
And then we came out with side-by-sides. Now we have the French door. So you can get a 3-door. Or what is very cool is 4-door.
Look at that.
Yep.
Oh, there's my favorite, cherry vanilla.
Okay, I'm going for the chocolate.
All right, we'll put it back until after the segment because I can eat that right now. But what's great is you also have another door underneath.
Right. And you know what?
Wonderful.
Not only does it give you great space, but great organization. So you can really organize things just the way you need them to be.
You know, one of the other great things about Sears for all of you out there is that, you know, and you've done this when we go to the stores, we compare apples to oranges. But one of the greatest perks about Sears is you don't have to go to a lot of stores to comparison shop because it really is all in one place, right?
It sure is. We have it all.
I love that. I love that. Talk to me a little more about that.
You know what, we have all the top leading brands. We have the greatest innovation, but like I said earlier, we also have price points for everybody's budget. So whether you're looking for your starter appliances, or, you know, we talked at one point about Kenmore Pro. If you want to be the ultimate chef, we really have a product that fits every need.
I want to be the ultimate chef in my next lifetime, but with about 20 seconds left, after we buy the appliance, what kind of customer care can we expect?
Rest assured, nothing to fear. We have 24/7 call support, as well as over 10,000 professional technicians that will travel to your home in the event you have a need for your appliance.
And the website once again?
www.sears.com.
All right, well, we really appreciate you because there's so many great brands out there, but there really is no reason why we can't do the one-stop shopping with Sears. So, Lori, thank you so much.
Thanks for having me.
Can we get our ice cream now?
Absolutely.
All right, what did you choose?
Chocolate.
Okay. What's up with you not clicking on to thebalancingact.com today? There is so much helpful advice there, you'll want to stay. All right, well, it's a simple filling for a sandwich. It's an easy to serve choice for parties and family gatherings, and it tastes good. What are we talking about here? We're talking about lunch meat, of course, and it truly is a staple in my household. And this is one of the most popular and convenient foods ever made. And today we're going to take a look at a new line from Healthy Ones, and here to show us some delicious recipes is nutritionist and author of Cholesterol Down, Dr. Janet Brill. Janet, thank you so much for being here with us today. We appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.
You know, here's the thing. Sometimes as parents, we want to prepare foods for our kids and our families that taste good, but then it may not be as healthy as it needs to be. What are we talking about here?
We're talking about Healthy Ones, which is a new line of truly healthy lunch meat, and you don't have to sacrifice taste for nutrition. You can feed the whole family with delicious tasting lunch meats and deli meats.
And I think that's a great thing because one of the other things about Healthy Ones is that it's certified by the American Heart Association. What is the American Heart Association and what does that certification mean?
Well, the Healthy Ones lunch meats and deli meats carry this very prestigious American Heart Association heart check mark, which shows you and tells you that the American Heart Association has actually screened and verified the lunch meats and meat products so that you're ensured that they are low in saturated fat and cholesterol.
I do look for that American Heart Association seal, and the thing I love is the fact that...
The heart check mark.
Yep, the heart check mark. There is no saturated fat or lower saturated fat. The dietary cholesterol is down, not a lot of salt, and I know that Healthy Ones is low in all three of these.
That's correct.
So
and
that's
these
a
are
great
ingredients that we do want to cut back on for heart health.
Okay.
And you have to understand that Healthy Ones is cooked in a process where they slow roast it, so it seals in the natural juices, and it's not over salted, so the true taste of the meat comes out, and it's not being masked by the excess salt.
Okay, guess what? You're making me hungry.
Okay.
So let's get to the food.
Sounds good to me.
And this is wonderful because I know for me as a parent, I find myself sometimes making the same things over and over again. We'll do sandwiches for lunch 5 days a week. But these are some really great lunch and dinner ideas that are healthy.
Delicious and nutritious for the entire family.
Absolutely. So what do we have here?
Well, the first one is a paella, but in this case, we've added a smoked sausage to give it a little extra pep there, and a delicious and beautiful, don't you think,
It's
dish
gorgeous.
visually.
So what do we have here?
Well, this is a corn salad with the mesquite chicken breast. And what you can do is go into the deli and buy a 1-inch block of the mesquite chicken breast and then cube it and put it on your salad, making it really a versatile way of using this lunch meat.
Oh, that's
meat.
wonderful. And this is my staple, the sandwich.
Right, ham sandwich. Ham
Yep,
sandwich,
that is
but
my
we
staple.
jazzed it up with some healthy apple there as well, a whole grain bread.
Which is great. And the thing that we know kids will eat all day long
Kids love
is pizza.
mini pizzas. But here we spruce this up, again, with the smoked sausage. So the kids will love that.
And you know, my kids, Janet, I have to tell you, they love hot dogs, but I'm always
kid doesn't?
concerned. But I'm concerned about,
Yeah.
you know, with hot dogs, what exactly am I giving you? But that's not the case here with Healthy Ones.
Well, again, lean meats and low in cholesterol and saturated fat. So these are good for your kids, and they taste great, and kids love hot dogs. And look what we did here.
Made a
Some
little
kid-friendly hot
smiley
dogs.
face with the hair and the ears and all of that.
Don't you love little pretzel sticks
It's
in there?
very, very nice. But what makes all of these deli meats, hot dogs, and sausages so special?
I think because they taste great,
Yeah.
first of all, and they're healthy. They are healthy.
We like that. So if people want to find out more about these yummy recipes, where can they do that?
They can go to the website, the Healthy Ones website, which is healthy-ones.com. And all these recipes are on there, as well as a coupon for any Healthy Ones product.
Sounds good. I'm going to make that paella.
Yeah,
I
it
promise.
looks good,
Okay, it does. Dr. Janet Brill, thank you so much. We appreciate you.
Thank you.
And stay tuned. You're watching The Balancing Act right here on Lifetime Television.
Here's a way in which you can help reduce harmful carbon emissions into the environment. Switch to cold water washing and save 80% on energy. By doing this, you can save an estimated $60 a year. Also, by drying your clothes on a hanger, you can help save an average of 700 pounds of CO2 a year. Be sure and visit mylifetime.com, where you can sign up for the Sears Dream Kitchen Giveaway, where $16,000 worth of major appliances could be yours.
I'm here today with two very special guests, model, author, and motivational speaker Kim McGregor, and Arlene Malakian, fashion photographer, artist, and lecturer. Both are co-authors of my new favorite book, Be a Woman, Expressions on Life, an inspirational compilation of imagery and poetry highlighting womanhood. Now, in this book and in seminars all through the country, these two amazing women are out on a mission to inspire and motivate us all to love ourselves and others as we learn to embrace every bit of what makes us who we are. Welcome, ladies, Arlene and Kim.
Thank you.
First of all, let me ask you, what was the impetus for this book?
There was so much. I would say our mothers, my daughters, and lots of other different things, and women that we met that were fascinating and amazing.
Our
experiences as well.
So, Kim, you wrote the prose that go along with the beautiful portraits. What was your inspiration for these prose?
Well, we generally cast the women sort of randomly, and then Arlene would take the photo shoot, and I was at 95% of the photo shoots. And then we would select an image together, and I would sit with that image on my computer screen, and having met the woman and heard her story, that the inspiration would come, and then I would have to pass it by Arlene, who would say yay or nay. And that's how we came up with this. Sort of, it was very organic, the way it grew.
Was this a challenge?
No, it wasn't. It was a celebration, as we always, that word comes often in our conversations. It was a celebration, an experience, and a sharing. So when their color was, the women were shining in their own colors, these attributes came forward.
And we should say the women depicted in this book are every age and every ethnicity and every form of beauty. Do you think, you know, your background is in modeling, your background and current ground is in fashion. Do you think so many women in our culture suffer from low self-esteem because of this media that portrays the top 1% of the population?
I think so. And I think that what we wanted to do with this book was to go back to almost an old-fashioned style of celebrating what we all have innately in us. It's not, we hear so much now about what we have to do, what we don't have, what we lack. And what we wanted to create was something where we didn't tell people, women, what they had to do or what they didn't have. It's a celebration of what everybody already innately possesses.
You know what's so interesting? I had just come back from Armenia, and there were such beautiful and simple women who had inspired me so much. Then when I looked around and I said, who are these women who are inspiring me? It was our mother, it was our aunt, it was a girl who was next door.
You mean it wasn't a supermodel?
No. Well, the supermodel herself was inspired by another woman who had instigated in her self-worth.
Yes.
And those were the ones who were shining, you know, in front of the camera.
Arlene, beautiful photography, great pros. Kim, before we go, you are raising 3 daughters yourself. If you could give one word of inspiration to them out there through this book, what would that be?
I would say the most important thing is to be true to yourself without getting lost in the verbiage that we hear around us. Just be true to yourself.
Don't fit into somebody else's definition
Absolutely.
of you. Be who you are. Thank you, ladies, for being here.
Thank you
Truly
so
an
much.
inspiration. Now, for more stories like this and others, you can always check out thebalancingact.com. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Did you know that walnuts develop more than 3 dozen neuron transmitters for brain function? They actually look like a little brain too, and the wrinkles or folds of the nut are just like the neocortex. Walnuts may help lower cholesterol and have been shown to help with the prevention of some diseases.
I'm Danielle Knox, and thanks for joining me on The Balancing Act. Do you know where to go when you need the latest and greatest products and services to help you balance your life? Right here. Join us every weekday morning or over on the web at www.thebalancingAct.com. We'll see you next time.